So Ian, thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Thank you, Michael.
In my German introduction, I said that my colleagues from Mining Scout, they pointed your company and you out to me to get the story out to my subscribers and readers and viewers. But to sort of give us a little bit of information about your background.
Thank you, Michael. So I'm a geologist by training. So
I don't blame you for that, so that's good.
So I've been working in exploration, mainly in Australia, for 20 years. And we founded Technology Metals middle of last year.
Okay.
And have progressed from there.
Okay. So Technology Metals, what kind of metals are Technology Metals?
So we named the company Technology Metals looking at the battery space. Any metal that is being used in a battery. The project we ended up putting into the company is a vanadium project.
Okay.
So vanadium is used in vanadium redox flow batteries.
Okay, because if a normal investor thinks about batteries, it's most of the time it's graphite, lithium, cobalt,
Nickel, copper,
and vanadium.
So vanadium is at a different scale of battery. Vanadium battery is for a grid scale, so it's for energy storage rather than for power. So,
okay.
So it's designed for renewable energy. It's perfect. So where you have a wind farm or you have a solar panel, you can put the power from that into your battery, and then when the sun's not shining, you can draw down on the battery. So
so it's also green energy.
It's very green energy, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So tell us a little bit more about the project itself. So where is it located? What's the stage? What kind of results did you get?
Yep. So the project's in Western Australia, so 700 kilometres from Perth, the capital city of Western Australia.
Okay.
We secured the project on listing at the end of last calendar year in December.
Okay.
So we've only been around since December, and we started drilling on the project in February of this year. So up until then there was no drilling effectively on the project. So we've drilled it and moved through to our first resource in June of this year. So within 6 months of listing, we had a resource out which was 63 million tonnes at 0.8% vanadium. So putting that in perspective, that's about the third highest grade deposit in the world.
In the world?
Outside of China.
Wow.
So it's been a very significant discovery and value creation in that period of time. So subsequent to that, we've done more drilling. Yep. We've now drilled over 10,000 metres of RC drilling and 1,200 metres of diamond drilling. Okay. And we're about to come out with an updated resource from that position. So.
Okay, when do we expect that to be out? Like this year or next year?
Yeah, no, the aim is for maybe early to middle of December of this year. We'll have the resource, updated resource.
And there will be you will have news flow, which is always important for the investor.
Absolutely, yes.
So what's let's say the share structure? Who are your main shareholders? What's the cash position right now?
So we have a total of 35 million shares on issue, of which only 22.5 million are currently tradable. So the free float is only 22.5 million. So the balance of those shares are held by the original owners of the project. So they've vended the project in and they've got shares for that. But they can't trade those shares for another 12 months, end of 2018. So very, very tight structure. So in addition, we've got 15 million options at 25-cent exercise price, and another 10 million performance shares, which will go to the vendors on delivery of an updated resource. So we've got resource hurdles. So as long as we achieve the tonnes and grade, then they'll get another 10 million shares. So through that, our major shareholders are the vendors.
Right. Okay.
So as at the end of September, we had about $1.9 million Australian at bank. We've been drilling, so that has come down. But
Okay. And that sounds reasonable. Yeah. Of course, you need to deliver on what you think you have. Yeah. But let's talk about vanadium market in general to sum up. So, how is the outlook the industry outlook for vanadium, like seen by the analysts? And is vanadium also a market that's controlled by China?
Yeah, good question. So the reason we got into vanadium a year or more ago was because we could see an opportunity where there was being a major change in the vanadium market. So historically, China, Russia and South Africa have dominated the supply of vanadium. Russia and South Africa are pretty well out of the market now, and China are going through a big reduction in supply. So the market dynamics have changed dramatically. Consumption is still continuing on. So we're now at a point where by the end of this year, we believe there'll be a deficit in the market. All inventories since 2010, year on year, the inventories have been reducing to a point where we will be in deficit. So there's a real structural change there, and that means that there's an opportunity for companies like ourselves to enter into the market. So
to be at the right point in time in the right market.
Absolutely.
Okay, so good luck. Thank you very much for this first interview.
Thank you.